think anybody's on yet. No, but that's okay. We're going to do a nice walk to the org here. Probably will be very careful again because the rules in Switzerland in terms of this kind of thing, you can't just video people specifically. Now I think that the way it works is, if you're just walking like this and you happen to get somebody, it's not really a problem. So that part I'm not too worried about. What they do completely prohibit, though, would be anything with children. It's in the evening here, and there's some beautiful mountains. Okay, somebody's with me. Can you tell me how whether or not you can hear me? And let's see how this. Let's see. All messages are visible. Okay. So what I was saying before you got on is I'm actually walking to the org. There are some... Oh, okay. Hey, Jennifer. I'm glad you can hear me. Okay, good. There are rules here in terms of how you film people. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Here, let me give you a little... Those are the mountains, and in that direction over there is actually the... Oh, hi, Hans Christian Schwartz. The airport was back over that way. Now I believe I'm walking towards the org. I want to double check my... Yep. So in about a half, this is going to be a little bit of a walk. So I got here, flew in from Washington, D.C., got here at 6:30 in the morning, so it was really early. And I went to the flat that I'm renting. Ooh, that's very pretty. I'm not going to show their whole house, but look at the beautiful flowers. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, I've taken 2 just little naps so that I don't totally mess up my, hi Jennifer, so I don't mess up my sleep. Okay, now, so we have some kids coming by, so I am going to intentionally turn the camera away from them so that they're not being filmed. Okay, there we go. And so hopefully this walk over isn't too boring for anybody, but I just thought it's so pretty here that I didn't want to, miss it. And I'm not driving my car because parking is different here. And you get this little blue disc with your rental car. And then generally they have like a 4-hour limit. And then you put it on your dashboard of your car. And then that, and you put it, you put the time that you started parking. So I guess it's kind of a honor thing. I don't know. But anyway, I have a good parking spot and it can stay there all night. So I really didn't want to give it up. Plus, it's always good to get out and walk, and it'll keep me going. So now this org, like many other orgs that we've seen, it's not down in the beautiful area of Geneva where I was today. I even bought a watch. It wasn't an expensive one. Although I did go look at Cartier for my wife, but we're not gonna do a surprise gift on something that expensive just because it's too. That's really too much money to just spend it, and she's not. She likes watches, but not that much. So, and and if you're not familiar with Swiss watches, well, they're not really made here in Geneva. They're made in other parts of the country. Yeah, exactly. So then chocolate or cheese. So I've had a little bit of chocolate that was in my room, and it was really nice. And I'm definitely going to buy a bunch to bring home for family and friends, that sort of thing. I did have cheese today because for lunch I had a crepe with a raclette. I'm not sure. It was a white cheese. And it was really great. Okay. This is a cute. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So cute. Now, the apartment that I'm renting is kind of in a, I would say, it's a big kind of 60s style block of apartments. So the building isn't really pretty, but the apartment is very nice. And it was way, 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 way cheaper than any of the hotels. Yeah, raclette cheese. You're making me hungry. Yeah, and just before I left on this walk, I was watching Aaron's members only think, oh, look at that. They have a palm tree. Huh. Who knew? Anyway, and I bought some bread at a little market near where I'm staying and had my bread with some strawberry stuff on it and a little bit of coffee just to keep me going so that I can adjust my body clock to Central European time. Actually, it might be Central Summer European time. I'm not sure what they call it, but okay, let's see. Let's turn that way. So, just really beautiful. And now the only drawback to this location a little bit in my mind is you can hear the airplanes taking off from the airport pretty clearly. But that's fine. It's not really that bad. So let's see. Let me check my status on how far I've got to go. Okay, 2/10 of a mile. I got to turn right. So, oh, hey, it's showing up on my screen. Could you see it show up on the screen? I bet you can't. And by the way, I'm wearing my glasses so I can actually read your comments. I still haven't figured out how to make the comments be off to the right side. And I don't know if that will do anything. No. I don't know. Anyway, how about oh, that's interesting. Some sort of I guess Buddhist monastery, maybe? Right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's a Buddhist monastery. Someone beeped at me. That wasn't nice. So, let's see. Looks like. Yeah. Like it was Buddhist. Yeah, it said Boudelaise. So. And I forgot, for some reason in my mind I was thinking Switzerland German, but that's not here. In Geneva they speak French. And I guess maybe Zurich They speak German and other areas. So my French isn't great. Okay, another cute house. My French is okay, but I'm not as confident with it as I am with some of the other languages I speak. So I sort of froze a little bit here and there. I'm going to cross the street here. Okay, so any questions while I'm walking? Can be about anything except for I'm not going to tell you where I really live. Okay. I think part of okay. Oh shoot! I don't know what you said before that, Hans. Oh, nuts! I can't because I can't figure out how to make it so I can see the comments all in a row. Okay. Well, I think I may have discussed a little bit about what motivated me to. Oh, I didn't miss anything. Okay, thanks. What motivated me to start following this, and it really was seeing Going Clear, and then of course Leah Remini, Scientology, and the aftermath. But what's interesting is I think when I was watching it, I was still a fairly dedicated Christian, and I'm not so much anymore. I wouldn't go so far to say as, oh, it's neat seeing the area there and seeing the cults building. Yeah, and that's about all you're going to see, Jennifer, because I can't. I have to be careful about filming people and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, as I've thought more and more about it, maybe even a little bit like Maryland, not as clear cut as Maryland, but in terms of, I didn't think that my church that I grew up in was a cult or anything, but I would say that it was culty. And I think that over time I saw a lot of stuff that I really just did not like. Okay, now I'm going to turn the camera away from these families that are to my right here, just so that we're not filming children again. And as I've seen some of the kind of thought about the bite model, I really felt like a lot of that kind of actually applied to what I grew up in. The big difference being, of course, that there's really no disconnection. Although I think in some of those real culty churches that, and I'm saying culty because normally they wouldn't be considered cult, right? They do real hardcore disconnection. And let me check my. Okay, 100 feet. I gotta turn right, which 80 feet. Okay. So, at any rate, I really felt like I was experiencing more of that than I imagined initially. So, okay, here we go. So, this is a pretty major road. Looks like that restaurant I just walked. Oh, hey, pup groomer. Looks so quiet around there. Well, when I was driving around, I noticed that, and now I'm hold on, I apologize, guys. I gotta see what's going on with my directions and where I'm going. My watch decided to take it over. There we go. Maps. Oh, we're here. This is it. Okay. Yeah, this is it. I saw this on Google Maps, and it's in a. Again, this is going to be like a lot like that when I went to Hawaii, because they don't really. Oh yeah, you can see it on the screen there. Shoot. Okay, I'm in Europe. I'm gonna have to walk all the way down to the crosswalk because I don't want to get in trouble for jaywalking. I don't know what their rules are. Yeah, it says 50 feet. Arrive at Church of Scientology. All right. Where was I? So, at any rate, you know, I definitely want to see Scientology, you know, at a minimum lose their status, and I was just getting a text message coming through. That was very sweet. But oh wait, take a right. No. Wait a minute. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to. Maybe it's. No, it is. It's in that building there. Now, this is going to be tricky because I don't want to directly video these people that are around me. I assume that the audio's decent quality. Shoot, trying not to film people really much so I'm going to just lift this up high so I'm not videoing any individuals. Okay, there we go. Good. So I just want to do my part in... Oh, okay. Thanks, Pup Grimmer. In exposing this cult and other high control groups too. And thank you, Jennifer, because I think they really do a lot of damage. I'm a legend. Nasty Nathaniel, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for joining. You're the legend, not me. And Lord Zeno, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it very much. Trying not to videotape people. So, okay, so they're so proud. Look at their... There we go. That's what they have. It's Scientology along with these other august... Oh, hey, look at that. It's the permanent mission from Peru. By the way, I should tell you, and Brazil. The United Nations has a huge number of campuses here. And so that's why Peru would be here. I'm going to walk down here. It looks like it's all public. The first sign of any trouble, I'm skedaddling because I don't want to break any rules in a foreign country and have any issues. I am here for work after all. So I don't know where they are in here. I wonder if they're like inside. There's a restaurant. Oh, I see. That CETA is, it's like, in French it said restaurant of enterprise, but I think what they mean by that is it's a, you know, it's a restaurant where, yeah, they couldn't afford to buy the whole building, that's for sure. Hey, from Transylvania, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm sure it's just, you know, they're just renting whatever place. Obviously, they must not be doing a lot of great things. Did you run into Greta Thunberg? I did not run into Greta. I have not seen her. Well, this is going to be a little disappointing, guys, because I see, like, I don't even see a storefront. Maybe it's just inside the building. I wish there were some folks from the area who knew this. This is going to be a great big bust. At least in Hawaii, I got some pretty good interviews. I need to go out and get that video and download those things because there's some kids coming. It's why I turned the camera like this. It was fascinating talking to that young man who decided to go in and check it out. And he did not give them any information whatsoever. So for those of you, if you just joined, we're at the, we're at the Scientology org in Geneva. But let's see if it's on here somewhere. Now, it is actually illegal to intentionally film through glass into a building in Switzerland. So I'm not even going to try to go around it. I'm not going to do anything that would violate the law. I guess, what do you guys think? Is that SCIO? Is that maybe the Scientology? So it says they're on the first floor. I'm looking through here. I don't know. Here, let's go around this other side and see. I mean, there's no posters. I don't see any e-meters. No L. Ron Hubbard office. Huh. Wow, this is like a massive disappointment. Can't get in there. I don't think you can even get into the inner courtyard. So, oh wow. That is crazy. That says, Postoянная представительство Российской Федерации при Всемирной торговой организации. So I could just read it in English, of course. It's the permanent mission to, it looks like, the World Commerce Organization, whatever that is. Huh. Yeah, there's the Brazil thing on there. Wow, I'm so bummed. Chamber of Commerce. Yeah, okay. There you go. Thank you. I could read the Russian and I don't know, you just understand it, but now there's a camera. Do you think they would let the Scientos have that kind of thing here in a country like this where they're super hyper privacy oriented? Okay, nope, that's not it either. Ooh. Okay, so there's a school in there. So this is what I could see through the window when I looked in. Is a beautiful courtyard in this building. There's a sign for that restaurant. I'm slightly turning the camera because there's a person here and I don't want to film any individuals. Yep, I don't see. Skip filming that guy though. It's got a. Oh, wait a minute. Am I causing shade tech? I want to say that I just caused the Geneva org to shut its shades. I'm sure that's a lie, or at least an exaggeration, but I can pretend. Wow, this is going to be like the least interesting Scientology org ever because you can't even see any sort of proof of its existence. Huh. They are in the same building, though, as the World Dental Federation. Huh. Well, I feel like I let you guys down, but on the other hand, it's probably a good thing that Scientology Well, we already know they're a bunch of losers. I'm heading to Vegas around the beginning of the month for a few days for a surprise visit with the family. Yeah, I've been to the Celebrity Center. It's like weird. It's out in this neighborhood and there's nothing there at all. And you barely there. I mean, you'll see some cars, and you saw there's a DOA the cops came down on him. They didn't do that to me. They did. They saw me. They were videoing me. I just checked Google, and apparently they're sort of on the first floor of the building. I think that just said. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're definitely. That's definitely where they are. Here, let's walk around this way. I mean, I already walked this way. There's really nothing to see, and there's a person over there, but I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're part of it, and if they were, I could definitely not videotape them because, like I said, the privacy laws are pretty strict here, so they don't have the same First Amendment freedoms that we have. Okay, there's the cafeteria again. See, now I would say that's not intentionally looking in there if you can just see the side of it. I mean, I have to imagine it's right around here somewhere. Huh. And the weird thing is, like, I don't think I can even. Oh no, the building's closed. How do they do Scientology if the building's closed? On a weekend. That's crazy, because that's when they're over here, usually on the weekends. What I've seen in Denver and I forget where the other one was, but it seems like one of the other organizations, they were, doing their purif, you could tell. Oh, Washington, D.C. That was the other one where I saw it was obvious people were doing their purif. So, sorry I'm late. Catching up. Hi, Catherine. Oh, hi, Corinne. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it says they're closed. Pup Groomer. I live 4 hours away, smack dab in the middle between Vegas and Salt Lake City. They're the closest. Yeah. Well, so the building's closed. And they're down there somewhere. But and Corinne, I'll tell you, this is a big zero. There is nothing to see here. The building's closed. And they sure don't own anything here, which I guess it's all good, right? Hey, if they have a weak org, I think that's a win-win for everybody. So there is a second. Oh, Scientology for Europe. Yes, there is a law. You can. It's not that building Waterloo 103. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me know if I'm going to try to open up my Apple Maps. Shoot. Okay, I guess you won't get to ask them about Parker Osmond. I guess not. Oh, hey, look at that. There we go. Boulevard de Waterloo 103. Okay, let me see all of your. Oh, there we go. BD de Waterloo 103. Let me try that again. Okay, Boulevard de Waterloo 123. Probably kills the video for that time. Now, okay, so can you guys, you're still all there, right? Oh man, there was a bunch of people, now they're gone because I'm taking stupid video of this. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the live stream and see if I can figure it out, and then maybe like take a lift over there or something, because it's probably not very close. So I appreciate that very much. This is just literally some sort of a. Oh, okay, good. uh, Thank you, Hans Christian Schwartz. Um, maybe this is some sort of office thing for them. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit.